We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How are you over there?
Well, I'm doing well, thank you. This weather is so bizarre. It's sunny one day and then pouring rain the next. And as I was coming down to the studio presentation, I heard the sirens go off when they said there was a tornado. Yes, but not in this area. Okay, it's up in Shiawassee, I think they said. So that could just be a warning. Maybe it'll bypass us. But you just never know with Michigan, do you?
Yeah. Power might go off when we're doing this podcast. Who knows?
Don't say that.
You never know.
Don't put that in the universe.
Don't do that.
If you're ever without transportation, though, it's always good to know the MTA is there to come pick you up and take you where you need to go.
Absolutely.
And we go rain. What's that say?
Rain, sun,
shine, sunshine.
Something, yeah.
Snow, rain, whatever, we're there.
Whatever the weather,
all
we're there.
Seasons. But I also have somebody who's all seasonably wonderful. Is Costa Pipisco. I love to say his name. It sounds so like a celebrity, doesn't it?
He is a celebrity.
And I'm probably saying it wrong. So I want you to announce your name so I don't get it wrong. How do you pronounce your name, Costa?
Stephanie, you said it perfectly. Costa Papista. It's very, very Greek. It's all Greek.
Ooh, it sounds so like Hollywood. It sounds like somebody who'd be like, really, yes. I know, I love saying it. I love introducing him. I always use his first and last name and introduce him because it's so cool.
And there's a cruise line after your first name.
Costa?
Right. That's and a I think a sunglass company and a hat company.
Yep.
But the most important thing,
I think it's a cigar company too, out of Cuba.
Oh, really?
Or Mexico? Mexico?
I'm getting no royalties.
But you are like royalty to us because you do so much for this community, and you run the Flint Bucks right now, which is a great soccer game. Have you seen any of the games yet?
No, I have not, but I've seen highlights, of course, on TV.
Well, Costa does something every year, which is so cool. He brings all the students together for a free day of soccer and watches them just enjoy it for the first time. Maybe they've repeated their experiences there. But Costa, what made you decide to do that? Because that's just a wonderful day in the year that we do that.
Well, it's our annual school day game. We started it actually with the hockey team here back in 2015, and it's just awesome, especially at Atwood Stadium in the summertime. It's kind of a few weeks before school lets out. The kids are like so excited to get this field trip, and we thank MTA and all of our partners for making this a reality, because many schools, as we all know, have very limited budgets. They just can't even do field trips. So we just make it happen, whether they have the resources to do it or not. We never turn away a school that wants to come. And of course, MTA has been right there with us, making this a reality.
Well, we're happy to be able to partner with you and do this because the youth is our future. I mean, it's so important to be able to expose them to music and sports and anything else they might not ordinarily get a chance to see. Mm-hmm. And you have other sponsors too. Would you like to thank them?
Yeah, well, Chartwell, they provide the box lunches for all the kids. AbsoPure provides all the water for the kids. This year we'll probably go through at least 2 or 3 pallets of water because typically it can be a warm afternoon. But it takes a village to make it all happen. Sovita Credit Union is another partner of ours on the school day game, as is Mott Community College. So we thank all of those companies. But really, MTA is the linchpin because without having the transportation, there's just no possible way of getting these school kids to Atwood Stadium. So what you guys do is really incredible. And I know it's a stretch for your company as well, because there's limitations on drivers and equipment, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a big undertaking, and we just want to thank you for that and let everyone know, how significant you guys have been to make this a reality. The game itself is a regular season league game, USL League 2. It's the top soccer players that are preparing for the Major League Soccer draft every year. Our franchise in Flint, over the years, has produced the most MLS draft picks of any team across the country. So we truly are showcasing a great product the cool thing for the kids is not only do they get to, see a live sporting event like this and some future stars on the field, but many of the kids we end up working with in the summertime during after-school programs with Flint Style, Sylvester Broom, Burston Fieldhouse. We do lots and lots of free clinics throughout the summer. So we're not just introducing the sport, but we're also instructing and giving, some skills to these kids to kind of open up their horizons and let them not only, experience soccer as a spectator, but experience it as a sport that they can play, and they can take it to whatever level they'd like. There's some amazing athletes, as we all know, in Flint and Genesee County. And we'd like to steer a few towards the beautiful game, soccer.
Well, first of all, thank you for the kind words and the appreciation, but we do love doing it. Jay and I both love our jobs because we can do this. I know, Costa, you love this day the most because you shared with me the faces, the looks on these faces of these children for the first time seeing a soccer game or that's never been exposed to it. You said it makes a huge difference in all their lives, and they come together with camaraderie to experience it together, and that has to be so rewarding for you as well.
It is. It's awesome. The first year we did it, my pregame prediction was that the kids, it's soccer, it's not high scoring. I was thinking maybe some of the kids would lose interest at halftime. Thankfully, I was completely wrong. The kids were on the edge of their seats, chanting, cheering, singing the entire game. It was phenomenal. And that's what's been happening every year. We have a special intermission playlist for the DJ on this special day, and we're playing all of the music these kids want to hear, and they're literally dancing in the aisles for 20 minutes at halftime. It's awesome. It's a great experience.
I love that you've thought of everything, how to capture them, but visually, and they can hear it, they can see it, and they can feel it, so they have all their senses fulfilled that day. What day is that? Like, what days it actually take place?
It's Wednesday, May 22nd at 11 a.m. So the kids are able to, go during the school day, an official field trip, and they get taken back to their schools in time for dismissal. So it works out great. Our opponent this year is a new franchise in USL, Macomb Union from Macomb County, Michigan. And I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they walk into the stadium and there's 6,000 school kids kind of packing in Atwood Stadium.
Oh, I love it. I got to see pictures. I just love that. Maybe I have to go and experience it myself. So if there's other schools around that maybe aren't part of this project, can they come as well? Can anybody come? Is it like open to the public that day?
Technically, it's not open to the public. It's a closed event for the schools.
Okay.
But if you're a school or you're a teacher or administrator and you want to bring your kids, just send us an email, info@flintcitybucks.com. And we're still able to accept schools basically up until the end of this month.
Perfect. Now, if somebody wants to come and see a game, which many do, especially after seeing it for the first time, they'll want to come back. How do they obtain tickets, and when do the games start, and how much are the tickets? That's a lot of information I'm just asking you there, isn't it? But when does the game start?
So, yeah, May 11th, our women's team starts on May 11th, which is a Saturday night. We host Detroit City, which is our biggest rival. And tickets are $12 for adults, $7 for kids. And you can go online, flintcitybucks.com or Flint City AFC, which is the name of our women's team, as well. And tickets are always available at the stadium gates on game days as well.
And it's really cool to be down at the Atwood Stadium. It's a really impressive just area to be sitting in and see all the seats, and it's really impressive. Have you been there?
I've been, yes. And it's very cool.
Isn't it? Yeah. Years ago, it was, very popular. And Mike and I were on the radio station. We made a music video there, and it was just huge. I just loved being there.
Cool. Were you starring in the music video?
Well, we were dancing. It was to I Love My City, with Justin Timberlake's song.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
okay.
So,
yes.
yeah, it was very cool. But yeah, so I'm so glad you're doing this. And what I love about it, too, is the parents can come together with the children and they have something to do that's going to be beneficial and making memories and something that's going to be positive for them to all experience together.
Stephanie, it's a beautiful outdoor environment. Atwood Stadium's gorgeous. It was in a state of disrepair about 15 years ago. And then Kettering and the Mott Foundation stepped in and they They made a significant investment to bring it back to life. It's gorgeous. The entire neighborhood around, thanks to Kettering, the Hurley Foundation, and my foundation, the entire neighborhood around the stadium is gorgeous. There's a brand new Michigan State Park, which used to be city, then county park, but now the state park is getting a $30 million investment right across the river from the stadium. So it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I just can't say enough. It's a great family experience. Even if you're not a big soccer fan, just socially, it's a ton of fun. We've got food trucks, we've got bars, we've got all music, we have all kinds of things going on. So it's just a great outdoor experience.
And how many schools are involved with this right now?
I don't know the school count offhand, but I know the student count is approaching 5,000 right now.
Oh my land. And you have room for all 5,000 too, don't you?
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, we sure do. It's the seating capacity 10,000 at Atwood Stadium. It's a big stadium.
Yeah.
Man, that is impressive. Yeah, it's just fun to go and see that alone, isn't it? Just experience it.
Just to see it, yeah.
For sure. Well, Coach, thank you. I know you're a busy man. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to call and tell us about this because it's important. There might be schools out there that want to get involved and give you a call. And give us that information one more time, how they can reach you.
The best way is info@flintcitybucks.com. And if someone doesn't remember the email, just go to our website, flintcitybucks.com, and you can connect to us through there as well.
And that's where you get the tickets too.
Yep.
So, and I'm sure there'll be a whole schedule there so they can decide like what day and time they can go to those games.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Okay, I'll be looking for that for sure. Well, Coach, thank you so very much for joining us because you just made this episode very exciting and something new to look forward to.
That's right.
Thank you for having me. And again, we really appreciate all the support MTA gives to the school day game, and because we could not do it without you. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It's a partnership. Takes a village, like you said, for sure.
It does.
And thanks for listening. We do this every week, so continue tuning in to On the Road with the MTA, Jay, and Stephanie K.
That's right.
To bring you anything wonderful around this community, and we have lots. Stay safe.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.